Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hearthstone. Today we're going to be continuing to check out the Kobolds and Catacombs expansion, this time with a new and improved version of our Big Priest deck. This deck is very fun to play if you like control decks, and it makes very good use of the Priest's resurrection mechanics. Basically, we're going to be using Barns and Shadow Essence to try and pull down powerful legendary minions that this deck is chock full of, and then using resurrection spells to bring them back again and again and just overpower our opponent with very few strong minions, and then using lots of AoE and control to keep the board clear in the meantime. It's a lot of fun to play if you have the cards, so I highly recommend checking it out if you can. Let's go ahead and jump in and see if we can get our first win.
Anduin versus Gul'dan.
Alright, we've got a Warlock, which is very likely going to be Cube Block, which we'll need to be a little bit wary of. Or it could be the Control Warlock that's very popular right now. We did get Barns in the opening hand, which is pretty great. Don't need a Pint Size, don't really need a Death, but I would love to get a Horror in this mulligan. No such luck. Not really the best opening hand, but we got Barns, which is all that truly matters. We're going to have plenty of turns to draw other stuff.
Greetings.
So the plan for now, we didn't get super ultra lucky. We're not going first, but that's okay. The plan for now will be to build around the Barnes combo. So I'm going to Shadow Visions and hope we can get some Resurrection spell. Well, I guess I'll take the Lesser Diamond Spellstone, but I really would have preferred to have an Eternal Servitude so I could play it earlier. What's nice about taking the Spellstone, though, is that we're going to have the opportunity to upgrade this thing. I think we should be able to hopefully get it to tier 2 at least. He bopped me. I don't care. Just heal it back and turn. Yeah, this is probably Control Lock since he hasn't dropped any demons yet. We are going to be holding on to this Greater Healing Potion as long as possible. With Warlock, I like to keep it in my back pocket just because they are capable of big swings, and sometimes it can be beneficial to be able to heal one of your taunts from like 1 HP. But we'll see how much damage he starts dishing out as the game goes on here. What I wouldn't give for Spirit Lash. Unfortunately, not running this deck. Wow. He really wants cards. He must be going for a Mountain Giant play. That's okay. We're gonna go ahead and Barnes. Big money. No whammies. It's actually not amazing. I kind of hate getting the Lich King. Ooh, Frostmourne, that makes me feel better. I kind of hate getting the Lich King actually with this deck early on because when he generates too many cards. This deck has a lot of expensive stuff, and it can be very difficult to be able to keep everything all lined up correctly. All right. Back up to full, removed his guy, and bopped him. Sorry, what was I saying there? It can be very difficult to play enough cards to be able to keep your hand from filling up and then burning a bunch of stuff, which is really bad in this deck. If you burn, like, Yasharj, or if you burn, you know, one of your Resurrections, that can be huge. You might not be able to recover, so watch out. I'm going to Mass Dispel here. Seems like a waste, but I don't think it is. I do not want him to get that demon. He's pretty dependent on it, actually. Then I'm going to remove this and heal Barnes back up, because I can. I'm hoping that really hurt him, because I know it would have hurt me if I was playing Cube Block. Warlock is pretty dependent on getting that for like an early Void Lord or something similar. That said, I suppose I could have silenced the Void Lord too, but I was able to kill that one on like a 3/9. Uh-oh. Oh, good. That's all he had. I would not have played that solo there, because I'm about to take it away from you. That's awesome. Frostmourne is Umbra. It's not going to do anything in this deck, per se. Oh, and he burned a Hellfire? Bro. I feel bad for this guy. That sucks. I wonder if that was a misplay. Anyways, though, sorry. We're going to get that Spirit Singer Umbra once this weapon breaks. Although, we'll see if it actually... We'll see if it actually serves any purpose, because I don't have anything with Death Rattle in this deck except for Obsidian Statue. Actually, that's pretty flipping good now that I think about it. Umbra and Obsidian Statue. This is still not upgraded enough. What do we got in the graveyard? Just Barnes and the Lich King. Might actually be worth playing the Spellstone. I'm going to remove his minion with my weapon either way.
I wonder.
But I could just Servitude. I'm going to Servitude instead because it's a Discover. I get a bit more control over it.
By the light.
And we'll heal ourselves back up. Nice. Alright, we're in a good position. Although I've put myself back in the position of being super tight on cards, and if you look at the costs in our hand, it actually could be a bit of an issue. I'm going to have to focus on playing 2 cards a turn if I can, as long as this thing lives. It's probably dead this turn, actually. Is he double Spellstoning it? No. Spellstone Shadow Bolt. Yeah, this is definitely a control lock deck. But that's okay, we're doing pretty darn good against it, if I do say so myself, which I do. Boy, Ysera, you are just not a good fit for this situation at all, because then I'm going to have too many cards. So instead, let's see, if I can cast 2 more spells, I can upgrade this.
Must consider.
I don't think it's worth it. Instead, I'm going to play this one, which will count towards those spells. Of course, I got Barnes, but I will take it because I got the Lich King. And then I'll heal myself.
By the light.
And I'm actually going to whack him with my last charge here because I want to get these minions out to start dishing out some damage. Nice. Unfortunately, I did not have the Obsidian statue ready for that sweet, sweet synergy, but we'll be okay. He may Hellfire here, which would kind of suck, but he already burned one of them. Yep, didn't think so. That is going to do it. Do not blame him. If you guys enjoyed this match, please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below so that I know. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.